the blueprint, the biggest example of being delusional, Miss Elle Woods. Hey bestie, welcome back if you're new here. My name is Ashley and I help people level up, become their dream self, and learn how to love themselves. If those sound like things that you might be interested in, then I super recommend clicking the subscribe button down below. What does it actually mean to be delulu, aka delusional? Because everyone is like,
being delulu is the solulu.
But like, how do you be delulu? You're delusional for being unrealistically optimistic about a certain outcome or situation, despite all evidence showing you that that's not going to happen. The blueprint, the biggest example of being delusional, Miss Elle Woods. Everyone thought she was a dumb blonde, but your girl proved everyone wrong. She wanted something, despite being told it's not going to happen. And what did she do? She went after it and she got it because she was delusional. In order to be a delulu, you have to understand delulu. Let's go back to Elle. She wanted to transfer to Harvard Law despite being a fashion merchandising major and having literally no experience, no business with law or Harvard. She didn't plan for any backups because there were no backups. There were no other options because it was Harvard or nothing. She just knew she would get in and she stopped at nothing. Another everyday easy example to understand the delusional mindset is, let's say you want to be a CEO despite having no resources, no experience, and no possible way of becoming a CEO. If you were to tell someone, despite knowing all of that you want to be a CEO, they'd probably be like,
"You're literally delusional, that's not happening."
You would feed into that delusion by finding a path to become a CEO. You would invest into resources that help teach you the skills that you need to know. You would surround yourself with like-minded individuals or with individuals who have the same job that you want to have. You'd find ways to create products to sell. And despite your challenges, your optimism, belief in yourself, and just pure delusion is exactly what will get you there. Adopting a mindset of pure delusion has so many positive benefits. And by delusion, I mean like going after your dreams and giving the middle finger to everyone who tells you that that's not gonna happen. Being delusional can help motivate you to pursue your goals because you actually believe you can achieve it, and you're more likely to go and do it and do what it takes to get there because you believe in yourself. Even when you're faced with adversity and obstacles, you still wholeheartedly know that those are not gonna get in the way because you have a destination and you're on your way towards it. Being delusional is a one-way ticket to becoming more confident because you're delusional. Nothing matters. You're the main character. Everything in life is catered to you. You get what you want. Just like Ariana Grande.
I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it.
You see it, you want it, you got it. Because you're feeling more confident in yourself and your abilities, that confidence not only propels you forward, but it also influences how you present yourself to the world, which opens up even more opportunities. Since you have more confidence and truly believe that you can get whatever you want, you can do whatever you want because you're the main character, which you are, that actually helps you be more positive and have a more positive outlook on life as well. This is because, just like Elle, you're not looking at the limitations, you're looking at the possibilities. When it came to applying to Harvard Law, her limitation was that she was a fashion merchandising major. She had no business trying to get into law school. She was looking at the possibility. All she had to do was either change her classes or gain experience, talk to other people who were in the program and figure out how to get in. When trying to reach your goals, just think of Mean Girls.
The limit never approaches anything. The limit does not exist. The limit does not exist.
Our new state champions, the North Shore Mathletes.
There are no limitations. There are only possibilities. By choosing to see the world through a more optimistic, positive lens, you experience greater levels of happiness, joy, contentment, and confidence. And who doesn't want to feel all of those great emotions? If you're being more positive, that positively impacts your mental and physical health and also radiates outward to other people. Your interactions with them impact them and the energy that you exude. If you are radiating positive energy, you are going to receive positive energy back. Being delusional is literally the key to manifesting. When it comes to manifesting and being delusional, set goals that a normal person would think are unrealistic, but for you are completely realistic. The whole point of being delusional is that You are not telling yourself that you're delusional. Other people would tell you you're delusional. In a way, when you embrace I am delusional, that's kind of subconsciously like telling your brain I am delusional for thinking that this could happen, so therefore it won't. Separate yourself from actually calling yourself delusional, but think to yourself, would a normal person think this is delusional? If the answer is yes, then you're being delulu. Everyone in Elle's life thought that her goal of getting into Harvard was unrealistic. Therefore, she was considered delusional. I'll use an example for myself. I want to reach 100,000 subs on YouTube by the end of this year, December 31st, 2024. I don't even have 1,000 subs at the time of filming this. So that's pretty ambitious. That would also be considered delusional. How the fuck am I going to get to 100K by the end of this year when I don't even have 1K yet? I don't know. I don't know how, but I know somehow, some way, I am going to end the year holding my 100K YouTube plaque. Don't be scared to dream big. In fact, you should dream big. I feel like big dreams are what gets us through every day because at least we have something to wake up to and bring meaning to our life. If I didn't have my big dreams of wanting to be a YouTuber after all of these years, I really don't know if I would still be on planet Earth, because like what would be the point of living if I'm not actively striving for something? I mean, besides like the existence of my cat and other animals, but that's besides the point. Now that you have your goal that other people would think are delusional, start to visualize that goal. Visualize yourself reaching that goal. What is that goal? What does it involve? Try to get as specific as possible and then feel the way that you would feel if you already had it. Visualize yourself having it. Your brain doesn't know the difference between the real thing and the visualized thing. All your brain knows is the thing. It's actually easier to reach your goals when you visualize as well, because you're kind of already creating those neural pathways in your brain and training it to do the thing that you want to do. It's also normalizing reaching this goal. It's actually really common for athletes to use visualization and practice off-site so that when they're on-site, they know exactly what to do because they were already practicing it up here. A super easy way to visualize your goals and thus reprogram your mind into having no choice but to reach them is by making a vision board. I actually have a video on how to make the perfect vision board that actually works, and I'll have it somewhere up here on the screen. Using affirmations and positive self-talk are also really easy ways to start to implement the delusional mindset. If Elle were using affirmations when it came to her application to Harvard Law, some of those could be, I am so excited to attend Harvard Law School. I am so grateful that I have the opportunity to attend Harvard Law School. Of course I'm going to Harvard Law School. I deserve it. If you're trying to be a CEO, affirmations you could use could include, I am so excited to be the CEO of a successful business. I am on my way to becoming a successful CEO. My dream of becoming a CEO is happening. I am worthy of becoming a successful CEO. When you use affirmations and positive self-talk, this actually actively combats any limiting beliefs and doubt you might have. When you truly believe that you are worthy and capable, then you will radiate worthiness, capability, and the universe will meet you there. By truly believing you're worthy and capable, you will do what it takes because you're not self-sabotaging and you believe in yourself. This is me believing I'm worthy and capable of reaching 100K subs at the end of the year because I believe in myself. So I am more likely to make a video knowing what my destination is, which is 100K subs. Lastly, it is completely normal to have setbacks in the 3D. Don't let those setbacks deter your delusion because rejection is only redirection. Imagine if Elle actually got rejected from Harvard. That would have been a setback, but maybe it just was, she wasn't meant to go that year. So then she applied the next year and got in. She didn't go that year because it turns out that her great grandma developed cancer and she needed to be her only caretaker. And then she got to spend so much more time with her grandma all the way until her grandma's end of life. She wouldn't have been able to do that if she was in Harvard, and she probably wouldn't have been able to say goodbye to her grandma. Have faith in your delusions. You know that it's coming because you're delusional in that, which means you continue to be delusional and continue to believe despite what the 3D is telling you, despite any setbacks you might have. Everything happens in divine timing. If it's not happening now, who's to say it won't happen later? What is meant for you will find you, and what is not meant for you will fade away. Why would you want to keep things that aren't meant for you? Being delusional means that even in the face of adversity, you know your desires are coming. And that concludes this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. If you want more encouraging content throughout the week, make sure that you follow on TikTok and Instagram. If you're on a journey of self-love, healing, self-improvement, taking care of your mental health, or you just want to make some really cool friends all around the world, then make sure you check out my Discord. All of my links are down below in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!